Bentar, nih. Nah, berikan, berikan, nih. Cek, 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 cek. Waktu itu tuh Instagram. Oh, sedikit bisa.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. We have already started here. Haaland. pinged towards the front line. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition.
There's the hit! Ronaldinho. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of...
Oh, what's he done? Kimmich.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kimmich. And the shot's on here. Ronaldinho. And it's Iniesta. Ronaldinho. Oh, important interception. Camavinga. Could move up a gear here. Haaland. Now it's Neymar. Quality ball. Now he's off and running. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And the shot! Fiddles it through. And the pass is intercepted. Van Dijk, very much a man of this moment. There will be a throw-in.
Borussia Dortmund really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Kimmich. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Biar. And it's Iniesta. And it's Ronaldinho. Yamal. Shot could be on. Palmer. Well, they could break here. Oh, delightful ball. Haaland! That has not worked out as planned.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
And that is a little undercooked. Odegaard, and that could set him on his way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Haaland. And he's managed to get free. Biar. Maldini. That's a throw. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Ronaldinho. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Odegaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Iniesta. Oh, good. Cristiano Ronaldo! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's a mighty effort! It's in!
Well, that's very much it's changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to...
Big chance! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads did...
There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parts. Up he goes! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That's beautifully weighted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neymar. It's Neymar! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Taking no chances there.
Boca Juniors making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Nicely intercepted. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Cristiano Ronaldo. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. He could be in here. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is...
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kvaratskhelia really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Iniesta. That looks a good ball through. Neymar. He is through here. Iniesta, who does have an assist to his name. Back into the middle. Ronaldinho. He's been picked out. He's got the shot away! He's missed, but not by that far. Odegaard. Odegaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is a great pick out. Oh, that's a fine interception.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh,
75 minutes played. Oh, well played.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easy.
Has a goal! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Boca Juniors have their second corner now. Piqué is there and he can get that clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's Basho! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Kimmich. Into the last 5 minutes. And here's Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Hits one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
Número 15.
And he's been shifted off it. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. And Dijk calmly anticipates. Now that's well seen too. De Bruyne. It's run loose here. Biar looking to add to his goal. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Stones. De Bruyne. Nice sequence of passes this. And it's De Bruyne. And that is that. Boca Juniors perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted some...
oh. Lupa, skornya ada skor. London is blue. Yes.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kamavinga. Palmer.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me.
Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
De Bruyne. It's Kamavinga. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bastoni gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale, there he goes. Bale! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's hoisted clear. Beckenbauer. And hit. Real chance! Ter Stegen gets rid without sophistication. Barella. Now it's Mohamed. It's Salah! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Boca Juniors are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Short changes him with that pass. Bale. Hits one! De Bruyne.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Odegaard. Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi. Haaland. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bale. De Bruyne. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in here! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's De Bruyne. Driving forward. A real chance of it. Haaland! Hernandez. Chelsea upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Odegaard. And here's Haaland. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Mohamed Salah. Messi. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And he's straight offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he tries a shot! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Boca Juniors really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Number 21.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Batistuta delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Now this could be a chance. Neymar, De Bruyne, and he's there to get it away. He's done very well to take that back. Van Dijk. That's a lovely, neat pass. Beckenbauer. And here's Batistuta. There's the whistle for half-time.
Boca Juniors would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake and they've got to move on.
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Oh, this looks sharp. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's Salah. Batistuta fiddles it through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's got the shot away! Bale. That's a throw. Barella. And it's Messi. Mohamed Salah. Batistuta with a beautifully timed run. Kimmich.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gets his pass away. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that is must. There's the hit! And it's there! And surely that settles it. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
A case now of complete control. De Bruyne.
The attendance for this match was
Camavinga.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Bale. Coming on the field is number 14, Pedri.
Van Dijk. And it's Cannavaro. He's beaten the last man. Odegaard. Batistuta had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out. Pedri! Goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chelsea are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Odegaard wins the duel this time. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's burst through. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Great shapes to shoot! And it's in!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Odegaard tries making a foray down the right. Oh, great play! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Pedri. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. Barella unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Mohamed Salah. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Pinches it off him. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Neymar. Palmer. Hunt. There's the shot! He scores! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that.
Messi.
Clinical.
Number 21, Batistuta. Number 2,
Boca Juniors give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Martin Cáceres. Coming on the
De
field.
Bruyne,
Number 17,
and it's Neymar.
Gascoigne. Number 13, Neymar.
Beckenbauer
Number 25,
nicked it back promptly.
Brendan.
Haaland! It's in! And what a climax we have here!
The goal scorer for
Even
Boca
some of the
Juniors.
opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Taking place.
Boca Juniors give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop
There will
this
be
lot.
5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, and he's through the middle. João Neves. And now the breakaway. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bastoni. And Hakimi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
And
Well,
now,
after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think...
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Palmer was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And now they can clear their lines. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. McAllister. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels.
Tries a header! He's missed, but not by that far. First quarter of an hour gone. McAllister. Real chance here! Palmer.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. That's going in strongly.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Boca Juniors, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Haaland. And it's De Bruyne. And he's being shifted off it. Neymar. Haaland. Haaland touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Kimmich. Palmer. Alvarez. And it's Messi. Messi. De Bruyne. Ødegaard. Boca Juniors finding their passes. Molina gets a foot in here. De Paul. And it's Messi. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Neymar. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, good-looking ball. Haaland. De Bruyne. That's beautifully weighted. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chooses to go back. Ødegaard! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Ødegaard brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Molina. For De Paul. Molina. De Paul. Neymar. Romero. And it's Messi. Deftly done. Camavinga clears. Messi plays it short. Camavinga is there and he can get that clear. Oh, it's come loose. De Paul. Messi. Neymar. De Bruyne. And it's Van Dijk. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Kimmich. Palmer. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Camavinga, he's got tall. He will be livid with himself. Kimmich.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Otamendi. Tagliafico. Alvarez. McAllister. Martinez. Tagliafico. De Paul! Kimmich can get it clear. Nice control. Now it's McAllister. Hits one! Really well taken goal. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Martinez, Alvarez, so nearly the perfect ball.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
And
fue
now
de
the breakaway.
44.070.
Palmer, and he's certainly onside here. And it's De Bruyne.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's taking no chances there.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Stones. Palmer. Ødegaard. Now it's De Bruyne. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. That pass has been well intercepted. Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Tagliafico. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And he's intervened well there. And here's the chance to counter. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Molina. And he lines up a cross. In comes the corner.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question there.
Real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Tagliafico has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And now they can spring out of defence. De Bruyne being hunted in packs.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Boca Juniors are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
McAllister. Cleared away. Oh, super ball. Great hit! It's there! 2 up now, and they are
Gol de
cruising.
Argentina.
Yeah,
Convertido
to
en el
see it
minuto
unfold
88.
as succinctly as that,
Número
it
21.
looks telepathic.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número
Argentina
12.
could not have picked a
Número
better
5.
time to snatch a 2-goal
Entra
lead. Is
número
there still
15.
time for a response?
Número 19.
Well, that's a really
Se va a
bitter
realizar
blow.
un
I think
cambio.
it's going to be very
Se van a
hard for
jugar
them to
4
find the
minutos
character
de
to respond from
compensación.
that.
And here's Neymar. Gonzalez. Palacios. And it's Messi. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Romero. 4 extra minutes added on. Molina. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
It's a mighty effort! And here's Neymar. Tries to get it clear. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the shot! Kimmich tries to clear. Cannavaro. For De Bruyne. Camavinga. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, there's a probing ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Ødegaard. And here's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now they can spring out of defence. Senegal are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Oh, this looks sharp. That's good running with the ball. Out for a throw. And no, that was never going to make it. Palmer. Kimmich. Half an hour played now. Oh, what a ball! Now the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stones. It's Camavinga. And he's forced to go back.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Strokes it back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
It's out for a goal kick. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Haaland. And the shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! First blood drawn.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Back into the middle. Oh, good ball. And the shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
As simple as you like, the outcome. Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the header! He's missed, but not by that far. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Boca Juniors head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Neymar. Spread it left. De Bruyne. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Puts in a cross. Oh, smashing header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aim forwards. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's a sharp pass. Haaland chasing after it. Neymar. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Sixty minutes played.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce
Now it's
match,
Neymar.
80 607.
Palmer, he's found a way through. That has not gone well. And it's played forward. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. De Bruyne. Kimmich. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cannavaro. Odegaard. Now it's Haaland. Overhit and out of play. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Le numéro 13.
Palmer. Oh, that's nice. Neymar. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Up he goes! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Palmer is in a really good position out wide, and he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has been slung wide. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Tries the cut back. Palmer. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, why complicate matters, Peter? You need a goal as quickly as possible, and it could very well work with him in the lineup.
Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposite.
He's had a hit! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! A momentary lapse. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Camavinga. Camavinga. Now it's Neymar. Cannavaro completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Ben Seguir. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Aguirre defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. De Bruyne, and it's Neymar. He's cut it out.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he get away here? It's anyone's ball now. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, it's come loose. Aguirre. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Some good work on the right flank here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Quality ball. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Minutes till half-time. Odegaard. And it's De Bruyne. Can he get it through? He is through here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That's really well cleared. He's a sharp... Has a goal! Goal! Boca Juniors!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Boca Juniors have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Unahi. Mazraoui. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Palmer absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Haaland!
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Cross into the box. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice control. Aimed in towards the centre. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Boca Juniors come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Deftly done. That's beautifully weighted. Haaland! He can get that clear. And it's De Bruyne. Brahim Diaz. Lovely bit of skill. He's gone for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Unahi just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Ben Seguir. Good play on the left-hand side here. Amrabat. Being still separated by the game's only goal. De Bruyne. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
That is as far as they're going to go.
44.804.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Amrabat. Hakimi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
That's a little off target. Haaland, who's set up one goal so far.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Big header! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Mazraoui. And Amrabat. Unahi. To Adli. Amrabat. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mazraoui. And Unahi. Hakimi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
De Bruyne being hunted in packs.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Looking for the runner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. De Bruyne. Now Stones. And it's Van Dijk. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that could set him on his way. Haaland! Oh, that is rather wayward. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Cambio.
Morocco have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Hakimi. To Adli. Adli. Hakimi charging forward down that flank. Van Dijk getting this one clear. And that is out of play. Mazraoui. Unahi. Can he put it away?
Morocco need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And Nasir Adli! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Adli actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 12. Lo reemplazará. Número 15.
Up for a header! Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And the number on the board is 3. Great skill, that's nice. Unahi. Adli. Fiddles it through. That is lovely. Stones robs him of possession. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca Nation. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Belletti. Quality ball. Well read, nice interception. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game being both the team's engine and leading the attack.
Never to be forgotten. Adams.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lampard. Lampard. It's Lampard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cantona! In he goes again. Goal! Boca Juniors! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, what a pass! Odegaard! Danger averted for now. Defending here is really tight.
Boca Juniors are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Palmer.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Haaland.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Gently done. Casillas catches it safely. Boca Juniors upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Nice interception, well timed. Palmer. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Perez. Kimmich. Oh, given away. Perez! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Boca Juniors are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And here's Haaland. Kimmich. Odegaard. Palmer. And that has put paid to that. Kimmich. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, that's fabulous. Steaming on goal. There's the hit! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Boca Juniors find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the pass is into Guardiola! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Selamat. And that is masterful defending. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Chance to finish. And that is great goalkeeping.
Boca Juniors just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Excellent. And there's the end of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. And the action is back underway.
Boca Juniors can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this. I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Camavinga calmly anticipates. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Stones spots it and intercepts. Passes short and sharp. Neymar. That's good vision. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Cantona. Lampard with 2 goals already to his name. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Guardiola. No, that's been intercepted.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Guardiola.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
No way through there.
La
Has
cantidad de
ruffled a few
espectadores de
feathers,
este
but
partido
well dealt
fue de
with.
44.804.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Kimmich. Ødegaard. Played for Stones. And it's Cannavaro. It's Camavinga. And it's Neymar. De Bruyne in acres of space out wide. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Número 9.
Camavinga. Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Ødegaard. Haaland. Palmer. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Neymar. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts.
Boca Juniors seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Neymar. A real chance if he can get through. Perez. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Haaland. Oh, important interception. Roberto Carlos. And it's De Bruyne. And he's in on goal. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the
Cambio en
box.
Boca Juniors. Número 17.
Adams has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Boca Juniors are making a change. After this, just one opportunity. Haaland! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. And that is as far as they're going to go. Haaland. The referee's awarded a free kick. Adams has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's a pretty loose pass. Perez is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
No way through. They want to be quick to recover this. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's kept it out just. Boca Juniors have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And he was quick to react. And the number on the board is 3. Bale. Cannavaro robs him of possession. There's the shot! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Boca Juniors suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team.
He's got the shot away! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Cruyff. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o! Camavinga. Now Neymar, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Camavinga. He has found the way through. Now it's Cruyff, face to face with the keeper.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Decent hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Kimmich. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Ruben Neves gets over and intercepts. Boca Juniors are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Van Dijk. Camavinga. Now Odegaard. Ruben Neves.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Palmer. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's lofted through here. And he cuts out the supply. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ruben Neves. Kimmich. Palmer. It's Kimmich. Odegaard. For Palmer. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. Cruyff. Oh, what chance! He scored!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a sweet ball, that. Out of play for a throw. Camavinga. And here's Neymar. Deep cross. Header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Bale. Ruben Neves. Oh, that is a good ball. Haaland! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. He's been picked out. And he's had it nicked away. There's the whistle for half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's
And
not
if you
beat
do
about
have
the
a
bush,
chance
Peter.
today,
It's been
please take some
fairly
time out
flat,
to give
and the
your
support
support
have
to
had
our
little
better
to cheer
stadium
about.
fund.
So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Palmer. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Real chance! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Eto demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pirlo.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's Bale. Eto.
The attendance for this
Neymar.
match was
De Bruyne.
29,514.
And Neymar. And it's Ruben Neves. Now Odegaard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Palmer. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmer! Chosen to go back.
He's got...
Can he put it away? It's a goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Palmer. Odegaard. De Bruyne. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. He's got full. De Bruyne. Palmer. De Bruyne. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Camavinga. And it's Stones. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Kimmich. Palmer. Cross flung in towards the middle. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Boca Juniors really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Neymar. Now this Haaland!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Stood up well to him there. Boca Juniors are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Boca Juniors can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi. Now it's Cruyff, and he's running through. He's one-on-one! He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Great chance here from position A1. Great hit!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. De Bruyne. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Cruyff.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ødegaard. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Cruyff. Neymar. And he welcomes it in. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
And we'd like to inform you now that
So
the
what do you
latest
take away
travel
from it all, Tim?
information is
Boca
currently being
Juniors
displayed on
must
the screen.
quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's good vision. Ah, that's a fine interception. Maldini getting this one clear. Well, that's an inviting ball. De Bruyne in acres of space out wide. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. Cleared without hesitation. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more discipline than people credit him.
Oh, they could be... Eto! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. De Bruyne. Palmer. Haaland. Great hit! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the first moment of real significance. Ah, he's given it away. Now can he find... And the shot! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a...
He's had a hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Eto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And the shot's on here. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And now he has two. Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Neymar. Messi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's in plenty of space here. And that is expertly dealt with. Eto proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Great chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? He's got all. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff, distributed tidily, played back in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Messi.
Minutes has been indicated.
Cruyff.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of...
And the shots! They are rampant! Brilliant! And they're at it again in double quick time. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now.
And the first half is done.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
And the second half gets underway. Boca Juniors didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And the pass is intercepted. Camavinga. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Corner number 2 then. Cannavaro can get it clear, and it's skewed away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's an excellent interception. De Bruyne. Haaland. Oh, super find. Neymar. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And he's being shifted off it. Looking for options for movement. Cruyff at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. And he's on his way. Tries a shot! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Neymar! Boca Juniors have their 3rd corner. Can he put it away? And it's come back out to him. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be. And where he...
Just the goalkeeper. There's the shot! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Boca Juniors present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Beckenbauer.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Eto'o.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just...
Now the finish! Not out the best in the keeper.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Substitution on the field.
Boca
Number
Juniors
14,
get their fourth corner.
Number
Right
11,
card attempts a
Neymar.
clearance.
Number 6,
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Number 4, Van Dijk.
And no
Number
surprise,
13,
that's a booking.
Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field, number 8, Iniesta. Bale. Number 2,
Busquets.
Ronald Araujo.
Now it's Eto'o.
Number 15,
It's Eto'o!
number 16.
Oh, impressive strike.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
De Bruyne. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Iniesta. And it's De Bruyne. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! Iniesta. Ødegaard gets a foot in here. Now it's Haaland. And smartly reclaimed. Haaland is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitutions taking place.
This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Palmer! They're up to 5 corners now. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's had a hit! Oh, denied at the last.
Boca Juniors are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more...
Real chance! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
86 minutes is
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Substitution in
Oh,
progress.
good take in a good area. He's had a shot! Van Dijk. João Neves. De Bruyne. And he's intervened well
Added
there.
minutes has been indicated.
Oh, easy pickings there. That is a great pick out. And he's in on goal. Palmer! Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And here's Haaland. Palmer. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Substitution.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? João Neves. Oh, what? Can he finish? He scored! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And we're done. Boca Juniors played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
And now, please turn to...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
Shot a goal! It's there! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Messi. Longley makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. And that is expertly dealt with. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Up for a header! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Boca Juniors have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Stones. It's Camavinga. Mbappe. Great chance! And he's heaved it away.
This is the time you need that pace. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
In with a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Haaland certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Odegaard.
Boca Juniors really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Palmer. Oh, that's fabulous. Taken back almost at once. He's been picked out. Alexander-Arnold. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Forlan. And it's lofted through here. Now it's Kimmich. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And they can counter here. Odegaard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Haaland! Haaland! He scores! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Kimmich.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Kimmich. Messi. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Serginho. Ødegaard gets a foot in here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe. Kimmich. Serginho. For Rice. He's got a side of goal. Oh, within an inch or two.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Oh, super find. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's there to belt it away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Stones. De Bruyne. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cannavaro cuts it out. There's the whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
So off we go once more.
Boca Juniors can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Cannavaro. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any...
Real chance! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ødegaard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, easy pickings there. He could be in here. Terrific header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Threads one in. A good ball, and this looks promising. There's the hit! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So now the difference is 3.
To be a...
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. Mbappe. And Dyke deals with that comfortably. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.